The front runner for Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, is facing some tough questions and criticism this morning, even from members of his own party, over comments he made regarding Hillary Clinton and the Benghazi committee. Clinton is set to testify before the committee 2 weeks from today.
Everybody thought Hillary Clinton was unbeatable, right? But we put together a Benghazi special committee, a select committee. What are her numbers today? Her numbers are dropping. Why? Because she's untrustable. But no one would have known any of that had happened had we not thought and made that happen.
McCarthy made those comments on Fox News Tuesday. His remarks were slammed by the Republican chairman of the House Oversight Committee, Jason Chaffetz, during an appearance on CNN.
You see all the hammering he's getting today for that statement he made on Fox last night.
Well, I think rightfully so. That's an absolute inappropriate statement. It is not how this started. We wanted to get to the truth of it. The more we've dove into this, the more we've learned about it. But that was not the reason we started. We started because there were 4 dead Americans. I think it's an absolute terrible statement. I don't think it's a fair characterization.
He should apologize.
Yeah, I think he should apologize. I think he should withdraw it. I think it's an absolute inaccurate statement as to what we're doing and have done on the work on Benghazi.
For her part, Hillary Clinton responded to those remarks during an interview with my colleague, the Reverend Al Sharpton.
When I hear a statement like that, which demonstrates unequivocally that this was always meant to be a partisan political exercise, I feel like it does a grave disservice and dishonors not just the memory of the 4 that we lost, but of everybody who has served our country.
Let me go back to Republican strategist Lee Carter, Washington Post political columnist Dana Milbank. Lee, tell me the truth, not the spin, on what you felt when you heard McCarthy's remarks there.
I'm horrified. I'm absolutely horrified. I'm disappointed. I can't believe it. I mean, there's 2 truths that are happening right now. There's a truth of the people who support Hillary, and they believe that this was a whole truth-telling mission. And then there's a truth of the people on the other side, and those people say this is a witch hunt. Well, what just happened there is that we have a Republican who said this was a witch hunt. It's horrible.
So is that the truth?
You know, it doesn't almost matter in some ways what's true. It's now given enough shadow of doubt that the people who did the work, that thought that they were doing the good work, that it was trying to find the truth, they really have been just undermined.
And Dana, it's interesting to hear Chaffetz say that there needs to be an apology, a retraction. To Lee's point, it is there and it's not going away. And the timing is quite incredible. You have this interview with Bill Clinton, who set the stage of they've constantly come after her, this witch hunt, followed by this remark. I don't know at this point how people can look at this Benghazi hearing that's coming up in 2 weeks and not constantly be reminded of those remarks, whether they're retracted, whether there's an apology or not.
Right. I don't think that matters. It was an incredibly stupid thing to say, but it rings true to a lot of people and certainly helps Hillary Clinton make that kind of a statement. I mean, look, this thing had been investigated to death, including by the Republican-controlled Intelligence and Armed Services committees in the House. They came up with nothing. The House still went ahead with it, leading people to make the accusation that this was a witch hunt. And now, of course, you have the man who's going to be the next Speaker of the House saying exactly that, and of course that's devastating.
So Lee, what has to be the Republican strategy going into this hearing then?
You know, I think that they have to really focus on the truth, but you know, this is a case where the facts aren't necessarily going to set anybody free. No one's going to be able to be sure right now what's going on. There's going to be a shadow of doubt cast over everything that's going to happen right now. I think actually right now this might be the best thing that's happened to Hillary Clinton because it gives an opportunity for her to reset and really show what's happened to her. For the Republicans, I think everybody has to unite and they have to say that this was not okay and they have to prove that they were really doing the right thing.